In this video, we're looking at 16 different boxes of boots. Hi guys, Ian from the Football Boots team, and today we are starting things off with the Nike Recharge Pack. Yes, they are brand new Nike boots, and they are in this stunning blue and yellow combination. You can see the yellow on the sole with the blue upper. The Nike swoosh is in that yellow as well. And the blue on the upper really is a blue. It's got a little bit of a tinge of purple to it, but it's much more blue than purple. And then these are the Superflies. You're gonna see them on the feet of Jadon Sancho, Mbappe and Cristiano Ronaldo, although actually stay tuned in this video because we've got something else that Mbappe will be wearing, so perhaps he won't be in these. We'll get onto that in a bit, but guys, let me know what your favorite boots are in this video. Those are the first ones. Next up, we're looking at number 2 in this, and we are looking at the Whitespark pack from Adidas. These are the X Speedflow Plus. They are the laceless version. You're going to be seeing the likes of Son at Spurs wearing these, and the sole plate is really nice. You've got that red at the back fading towards the white at the front, and then there's kind of this grey white upper as well. They are a really clean looking boot. Obviously they're going to get a bit dirty when they're worn on pitch, but you can see the colours kind of you can see through the boot slightly through the colour of it in the upper, and overall a really nice release. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of players in these on pitch, and obviously there'll be the 0.1 version as well. Number 3 in this list, let's look at these. These are also in the Recharge pack. They are the Phantom GT2s, and these are also listed as blue with the white and the yellow. But if you look at that, that is much more of a purple than the other one that we see. So yeah, it's got this Phantom GT2 design on it, so it's split using those lines, and it's kind of like a dark blue and then the purple, and perhaps not my favorite of the colorways that we've seen of the Phantoms, but definitely a nice update. And you'll be seeing a whole bunch of players wearing these, perhaps not Harry Kane, who is wearing the Shockwave that we'll look at later in this video, but other players will be wearing them. Number 4 in the list are these. Now these are the FIFA 22 inspired boots. They are the Predator Freak Numbersup. The whole Numbersup pack was to do with the boot ratings or player ratings in FIFA, and these are the 99 dribble boots, which is kind of interesting because they do have those control, the demon skin on the upper, but really the Predator's considered a control boot or a power boot more than maybe like dribbling, which is almost kind of speed or running. But anyway, the passing is on the Copas that we'll get to in a bit, which I would tie in with the Predators, but there we go. Colorway wise, really interesting combinations of these bright colors, the yellows, the oranges tied in with the gray. Number 5 in the list, we're looking at a limited pair of boots. These are the Speedflow Adizero X, and they are a standard version of the X Speedflows, but they have a special colorway to celebrate the adizero X. So it has the green on the toes and the white at the heels of these, and then this lovely combination of the blue and the white and the green across the upper. I think actually if I was to choose, I would probably pick these over the Whitespark ones that we've already seen. Let me know which you would go for between the two, but that combination of the blue and the white and the green on this is a really nice touch indeed. Only a few players wore these on pitch. More players are wearing the Whitesparks as we talked about, and they were in the 0.1 version as well. Now, these are special. These were for the Champions League. It's got Champions League on the box, and these were only worn, I think, by Karim Benzema. There might have been a few other players, but he was the kind of standout player wearing these, scoring goals in the Champions League. These have got this lovely shiny blue at the front going back to the silver at the back, and it is the X Ghosted sole on these, but then it has that F50 upper, the original upper on these. So it's a lovely, using the modern sole plate, but the upper of the previous boots, and it's a classic colorway with that silver and the pink and the blue. A really nice touch for the Champions League, and one of my favorite releases I think I've perhaps seen from Adidas this year. A really nice touch with these. Definitely one to collect, definitely one to wear either way. All right, number 7 in the list, and we're looking at a pair of boots that are worn by a very big name player. You can tell these are the Messi boots. Now these are tied into those Numbersup ones that we already see, but instead of getting the 99, 100 is what Messi gets on these. So that's his FIFA rating, is 100. And then there was also the other ones in the Numbersup pack as well that had the different ratings. Otherwise, these are just a standard X Speedflow 0.1 boots for Messi. He's got another signature edition of these after getting his El Returno, which launched the Speedflows as such. Now, I did promise these earlier on in the video. We are now looking at the Predator Freak Whitesparks, and these are the ones that you will see worn by goalkeepers, actually. Goalkeepers tend to be the players wearing these. Aaron Ramsdale, Donnarumma wearing them as well. So some Interesting names wearing the Predators. Now Pogba's moved away from the laceless ones. He's probably still going to wear his vegan boots, the ones that he had a tie-in with Stella McCartney when he gets back on the pitch. But yeah, so these are quite a nice combination. The white, the grey, the little bit of red on the heel. That little trim on the collar is really nice, and the Predator logo as well. A pretty clean boot, quite a nice one to look at. Number 9 in our list, we've got another pair of boots. X Speedflows, again, this time the numbered up ones. So these are all about 99 pace. It's got real interesting color combinations. You can see the colors really on the sole there. And then the 99 pace is incorporated quite nicely into the upper. These ones you can't really see through the upper as much as you can on those white ones that we looked at earlier. Nice little combination of the yellow. It's almost like a rainbow effect where the colors change from the front to the back, and that 99 pace is kind of incorporated in with the grays of these. It's a subtle one, but it's actually probably one of my favorites in the numbers up pack. I think Adidas have put these together really nicely. A quite nice boot to look at indeed. Number 10 in the list, and we're moving to Mizuno. So these are the made in Japan boots by Mizuno, the Morelia Beta 3s, and they are absolutely stunning. Look at this colorway on them, really bright, popping. And you've got to go one of two ways really with Mizuno. Either you're going to go with that classic black or white leather pair of boots, or you're going to go something like this, which really pops and stands out on pitch. I think some players have been testing these out in the Premier League. Players not necessarily boot contracted have been giving them a go and appreciating them wearing them in training. So keep your eye out for players doing that. All right, talking about leather boots, let's look at the Copa Sense. Now, these are the Whitespark ones. These are the Copa Sense Plus. They've got the red at the front, going to the grey at the back, and then the upper is primarily white. It does have the grey around the heel and all through that kind of lacing area as such, and then it has a little bit of a grey graphic on the top of the fusion skin there as well. You got the Copa in the red, but really the only red you're seeing on these is on the front there, as I say, and then inside the lining of the heel as well. Otherwise a grey and white boot. Number 12 in the list, we have the Phantom GT2 Shockwaves. So these are a special edition. The colorways only in the GT2 pack. These come via Marshwin's Up boot reviews. Thanks to them for this one. So these boots were seen worn by Harry Kane for Spurs. He was wearing the low version. These are the DFs with the collar, but they've got this really interesting green and black colorway. It has that Phantom GT logo on the heel, and overall just a really interesting color. All right, number 13 in the list, and we're back to that UEFA Champions League pack. So we're looking at the Predator Pulse. So these were worn by one player, I think, as well, and that was Koke Atletico. So these are the Predator Pulses. Again, they've got that Predator Freak modern sole plate, but it's got that original upper to it. Again, using those similar colors that we saw in that Champions League pack release for the F50s, and this time around it's got the pink on the stud tips, it's got that nice blue on the upper, and then it also uses the pink in that strike area of the pulses. It does have that really nice tongue cover. It has the elastic as well, which is a really great touch. Adidas have been making some really fantastic remakes of the Predators, so if this is your sort of thing, you can definitely give it a go. You can see how nice and soft the leather is on these, and then you've got the Adidas logo on the heel, and again you get that special Champions League box to go with these as well. All right, back to Mizuno, and now we're looking at another made in Japan pair of boots. We're looking at the Rebula Cups, and these are in a much darker blue than we saw on the Morelia Beta 3s, and it does have that round bird logo there. It uses the FT grip for the upper. It's got that really nice padded section through, much more of a control boot than you get from the Beta 3s, which are much more narrow and designed for a bit more straight line speed. Yeah, so these are a great boot, nice wide fit, has that last which is suited to kind of the Japanese foot, which does accommodate slightly wider feet, so you could definitely consider that. All right, number 15 in the list, and we are again looking at the FIFA 22 pack, but this time the Copa Sense numbers up, and so these ones are all about touch. They are super comfortable, obviously, with that leather on there. And so this one has the 99 passing on it. You can see the 99s on the heel, and then you've got the 99 on the upper as well. It's really interesting to see that incorporated onto a leather upper. It's a bit of a strange one, but it's definitely something a bit different with these. You've got the Copa logo on them again, and overall a really interesting boot from Adidas. Let me know which you think is your favorite out of the numbers up pack. Right guys, we've got one more boot to look at, and they are courtesy of the boot collector. He's got his hands on the Mbappe Flames. Yes, another generation of the Mbappe releases, so he onto his third signature edition, I suppose. Could say fourth if you included the tie-in on the basketball ones with LeBron James. But yeah, these are the KM Flames, a stunning purple. It's got that Flames graphic going down the side. Otherwise, they are a standard Mercurial Superfly, but I do think these pop out really nice. Guys, let me know your favorite boots in this video. Thanks for watching. Go enjoy your football.